Hello and welcome to Seashore with me, Fiona Fishfinger, and my friends. Today we're going to send a little person on a pretend holiday. Let's go to Foxbar to see Lucy and her mummy.
I'm looking at my book from Paisley Library. It's a true story by Anthony Penrose, how he met Miro the artist when Anthony was a little boy. The whole book is full of funny little stories that you don't read anywhere else, and all the drawings are by children, like me. Miro also used to make little sculptures out of things he found. They looked like little people or birds. Oh, I wish I had a little person that I'd made and could play with. Oh, I know. I'll go and show Mum my book. Mum! Look at my lovely book.
Oh, what made you choose that book from the library, Lucy?
It's so colourful, and Miro's stories and the pictures by the children made me smile so much.
I love Miro too. I did a picture of him in my sketchbook, and I copied some of the shapes he used in his pictures for inspiration. Look.
Do you have any drawings of the little ornaments that Miro made out of things he found?
Oh, you mean his sculptures?
No, I thought they were ornaments. He calls them a personage.
Oh, personage means it's like a person. Person-like. Oh, the artist Paul Nash also made personages, and so did his friend Eileen Agar, one of my favourite artists. She found a length of anchor chain buried deep in the sand, and she dug it out of the sand at Lulworth Cove. She said it was so exciting to find it. It was a creature with shells stuck to it, and she called it Seashore Monster. I did some drawings of it in my sketchbook because it made me smile. And Paul Nash called his one Marsh Personage. It was a big piece of wood, and it looked like a person, and Paul would take it to different places and photograph it looking at the view.
Oh, he'd make it look like it was on holiday. Can we do that, please? I'd like to make a little animal or bird, and it could have a day out at the seaside.
Oh, of course we can. Let's gather lots of bits and bobs from our recycling and anything we found at the beach and our craft box and see what we can do.
Hooray!
Ho! Making a personage. First we're going to make this little man. He's like a little scarecrow or a tatty bogle. We're going to use some sticks, some raffia, bits of fabric, feathers, anything you got around the house that you don't need. I've got some scraps of fabric, one stick long, one stick short, a peg, some pens, some elastic bands, some buttons or beads, some safety pins for fastening, and a little circle of card. Let's begin. First you get your long stick and you place it under your shorter stick, and then use anything you like, string, raffia or fabric, to tie them together. You have to cross the sticks and then wrap your fabric around where the two sticks meet. You getting on all right there, Lucy, with your sticks? Keep wrapping them round. Well, my fabric's a bit short. Oh, this is going to be a struggle. I have to try and tie this up. Oh dear. Ah, there we go. Oh. Ah, that's nice and firm now I've tied it. That's good. Right. Now to make a head. Need a circle of fabric or a square and some old scraps. Put them in the middle. And then place the head end inside the scraps and wrap it all around that part. And that's where your head's going to be. The shorter end of your long stick. Now I'm going to fasten that with elastic band. Here we are. That's a long one. I'm going to fold it into 3 pieces and wrap it round the head. I have to squeeze it in. Oh dear. That's it. There we are. And then rearrange the shape. There we go. There's the beginning of our tatty bogle. Or if you get a plastic ball that you don't need and get it grown up to make a hole in it, like this, then you can put a stick in there and you've got a ready-made head look. Oh, it's a bit scruffy, So I could decorate it straight away or cover it with more fabric to make it easier to put a face on. I've got a big old sleeve. Cover up the head. I'm going to tie it at the top and the bottom. How are you getting on there, Lucy? You've done the same shape as me. Very good. There we are, tie it at the top. A bit of raffia, tie it round the bottom. You have to just use whatever you've got lying around, really, don't you? Now, to make hair, you can have some wool or some raffia or string or anything you like. I've got this old bit of wool here. I began to make a tassel to go around the bottom of my lampshade, and I didn't use it, so I'm going to make it into a little lion's mane for my tatty bogle. It's a bit long, so I'll trim it off and wrap him round. Now, to fasten him onto the fabric, I got some safety pins, so clip one behind the hair and one under his chin, and then he's got a little golden mane, look. He's going to be a lion, merman, mermaid tatty bogle. There we go. You getting all right, Lucy, with the hair? What have you used? You use your flotsam and jetsam?
Yes.
Oh, she's got some bits of fishing line she found on the beach. Now, to make a body, I've got another bit of sleeve. I'm going to wrap it round the bottom of my stick with another piece of raffia. Now, a tatty bogle scares off the birds in the farmer's field. Well, my tatty bogle scares off the seabirds at the rock pool and keeps the rock pool creatures safe. Thank you, Mr. Merman Lion. And then I'm going to put all these bits of old rope and fabric inside. There we are, now he's got a little tail. I'll tie it round the bottom so they don't fall out. There we go, now he's got a tail. And trim all the bits of raffia off. Now time to make his face. You could use some ready-made eyes, or you could draw straight onto the material. I've got some ideas for faces that I got out of a lovely book, Dolls of the World by Gwen White. Look how simple that dolly is. So you can use ready-made eyes, or you can draw your own little face straight onto the fabric, or onto a piece of card that you can stick on. I'm going to use that face in the corner. Because it's a merman, I'm going to give him a little bit of stubbly beard, like that doll from Kabul up at the V&A. And the other dollies on this are from the Pitt River Museum in Oxford. The Moss Man from Russia and his wife. I love them, I do. They're a lovely museum. Now, attach it on with a bit of sticky tape. And there he is. My tatty bogle, lion mermaid. How's your tatty bogle coming along there, Lucy? All right?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Now we're going to make a little corn dolly. Corn dollies are often made from the last to be harvested, and in Scotland, the older character is called the Calin or the Carline, and it's made from the last harvest yield. Now we're going to make one out of rope. So we've got some long pieces that we fold in half to make the body, and then put some shorter pieces inside to make the arms. Tie around with some string or whatever you've got where you want the head to be, and then tie around where you want the bottom of the body to be. And now you've got some pieces sticking out to make 2 legs. So you get a piece of string or raffia, tie it round the leg, and then wrap it round, keep going, to make your corn dolly leg. And do the other leg as well. In the Hebrides, these were sometimes put in the field of a lazy farmer. It's a lovely way to use up old bits of things that you don't need. You could make a dolly out of old crisp packets and biscuit wrappers if you wanted. I read in the paper today that the Scottish Wildlife Trust Rangers have been cleaning up a beach on Hander Island off the northwest coast, and they found a 40-year-old biscuit wrapper still intact. Oh, you could use that. Now I'm going to dress my corn dolly. I've got a bit of material, make a hole for its head, and then wrap round a ribbon to make a little skirt. And I'm going to put some yellow cloth around her arms. I love yellow, it's so cheery, isn't it? There we go, I'm going to cut it in half because I need a piece for the other arm too. And then wrap it all around and tie it. Here we go. And the other side. Lots of knots in this corn dolly, isn't it? Oh, now look, her piece of raffia came off her legs. I didn't tie it on very well. I'll just wrap that round a bit more this time. Now to make her hair, with this lovely cheerful orange material, I'm going to find the middle of the rope that wrapped around in a loop to make the head, put a little piece through, and that makes an instant place to tie on the long hair, you see. And if that was another colour, it could be a hair bow, couldn't it? Now, do I need to give her a haircut? Yes, I think I shall trim those ends. Oh my goodness, her hair's almost as orange as Lucy's. I think I'm going to give my Lucy doll a little necklace, look. Add one of those old craft foam letters. And there's a little face. Are you getting on there, Lucy, with your lovely tatty bogle? Look at him. His lovely fishy face. Oh, you've made me a Cathy.
Hi, these are my personages that I made. This one is a fish man. He's got an anemone on his head who helps keep him clean. This one behind me has got feathers. He's a bird man. Let me show him to you now. Here we are. He's got shells for hands. Come and have a closer look. Look, his beak is a peg. I love his face. He's very expressive. He's very friendly and a bit shy. I hope you like making a tatty bogle. Yay!
And now, Seashore Art School presents Tea Box Theatre.
Now for our tea box theatre, where we're going to send our little personages on holiday. We get an old little box, and we cut off the sides except for one, and we leave the base with a little tray like this, you see. Now we're going to fill that with whatever we want for the floor of our little theatre. So, first of all, let's put a little piece of material on the front to cover up the packaging. You can do this all around the sides if you like as well. Now in the middle, you can place anything you like to make sand. Because if it's a beach like mine, you might want to use some golden or yellow tissue paper. You could rip it up into little pieces, or could use little pebbles. Or if you've got any play sand, you could pour some of that in. I happen to have some sand. I don't know why. I can't remember where I got this. It's ornamental sand. I was going to get rid of it, but I thought, no, this would be perfect now for my little beach. So there we put the sand in. Then add a picture for the back, for your scenery. I've got a lovely picture of a beach in Cornwall. I don't have any postcards of local beaches because we just go there, don't we? Now add some shells if you've got some. Now any little pebbles, or any flotsam and jetsam you might have found. There's Lucy's little bucket. And then I put my Lucy doll here on the beach. She's finally gone on holiday. Oh, just sit her up. Oh, doesn't she look happy? And here's a little Cathy doll Lucy made. Look at that, she's given her little wire glasses. Oh, and a golden crown. And Queen Cathy. You can make any different background you like. Here's an underwater scene for my lion merman. Here he is. He looks relaxed there, doesn't he, on holiday? Oh, here I am, I'm a little merman. Oh, I'm swimming all around. Who's this on the beach? Oh, hello, Cathy and Lucy. Hello, merman. Hello, merman. Oh, what's Fishman doing? Oh. Oh, here we've got a picture Lucy did of her favourite penguin toy. Oh, look, it's a volcano dramatic background. We better put some red lava down. Oh, Lucy, don't tread on the red lava. It's a bit hot. Oh, my goodness, she's visited the volcano. And you could make one of these. Look, did you see at the beach? It's one of those things you put your face through to make you look like a mermaid. Cut a couple of little slits at the bottom and put a curve of cardboard in so it'll stand up, you see. There we are. Oh, I better move it back so you can see what I mean, hadn't I? Oh. There we are. And your little personages, your tatty bogles, can go on holiday. Oh, here I am. My name's Lucy. Look, I'm being a mermaid. Hello, everyone. I'm a mermaid. Oh. Could take a photograph of that. It was my turn. Oh, look at me. Oh, look. Dream come true. Oh, I got wooden bead hands, look. Oh, I suit long hair, don't I? Maybe I should grow it.
Personage. I'd like to send mine to Coates Memorial Church because it's so beautiful, and Dun Square when the cherry blossoms out, and Paisley Abbey and River Cart.
Oh, Lucy, your little person's going to be exhausted. Oh, I know what you mean, though. It's lovely, isn't it? I'm going to send mine to Anchor Mills. I love it there. And I'm going to let him have a look at the murals. And then Barshaw Park. Maybe he'd like to go in the boating pond with me. Right, what's next?
Well, I'd like to make a whole family because we've got so much stuff in the recycling and so many bits of flotsam and jetsam that we found at the beach. I'd love to make a whole family.
Oh, OK, Lucy. That'd be lovely to do that.
OK.
No. Now I think I'm going to do some more drawing now. I love to keep practising my drawing. If you would like to send us pictures of your lovely people that you've made or your little animals, we'd love to see them. Nah.
I love making a little person with a face, and I really enjoy sending it on holiday. I don't feel so lonely anymore now that I've got things to make and someone to play with, and I can also make these shapes and ornaments with my mum. Sculptures. I hope you have fun too. Bye. See you next time.
It's good to keep litter out of our precious and beautiful sea. I once got some plastic in my salad from a packaged cucumber. It was horrid. Imagine how fishes feel eating bits of plastic. Large rotating currents in our oceans spiral and amass litter, mainly plastic, and they're called gyres. The North Pacific gyre is nicknamed the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. Guess how big it is? It's estimated to be nearly twice as big as the UK. This area contains 6 times more plastic than plankton. You can be a friend to the sea, but never littering. Recycling more and using less plastic if you can. I've got a metal water bottle now. We'd love to see your creations in locations. Send us a picture. Bye bye.